sorry, give me 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, my bad. My bad. Oh wait, you can go. Nice. Okay. Starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so chapter 14, a very graphic story. Yeah. Kicks off building GUIs in Java, introducing event handling, listener sources, and events so programs can respond to things like button clicks. Also introduces inner classes, showing how an inner class and its outer class show a special bond. The inner class can access the outer's variables and vice versa. So that's the graphic story. Story time's over now. So on to the next person. Okay, so as you can see, we're on animate. So this will demonstrate a simple animation using Java Swing. A blue triangle gradually shrinks as it moves diagonally. So in our animate class, we'll start with x and y coordinates of the rectangle. So as you can see, x equals to 1, y equals to 1. Then we create an animate object. Then we'll start the animation with Q go. Then we create the window and run the animation. So with the void, we create the application window with the JFrame. Then we close the program when the window is closed, so the frame will have a set default close operation. Then we create the custom drawing panel, so with my draw. Then we add the drawing panel to the frame, so frame that gets content pane. Then we set the window size to 520 to 270. Then we make the window visible. Frame that set visible is true, so it will repeat the animation 124 times. So it'll keep on incrementing, so it will increase x at an extra time to move faster horizontally. Then we'll redraw the panel, the updated coordinates. Then with the try, it will pause for 15 milliseconds to create the animation effect with the time unit milliseconds. Then we'll catch, meaning that it will ignore any interruption exceptions. Then for our my draw P class, so our custom JPanel used for drawing graphics, we call the parent class method, so super paint component, then paint the background white, so it will set the color to white. As you can see with these settings also, then we set the drawing color to blue, get that set color, then we draw the shrinking blue rectangle, so as the y and x increase, the rectangle moves down and to the right, so the width and the height become smaller. And when you run this, I'm still running. see our animation is running. So next up is James.
Cool. So for inner button, um, they import the string classes for creating the GUI, and they import the AWT classes for layouts, and they import the events classes for handling the button clicks. And then yeah, they declare the button that can assist throughout the class. They got the main method program execution starts here. They create the object of the inner button class. They call the method that builds and displays the GUI with the GUI.go. And they have method to create a display of the GUI, which is public void go. They've got the JFrame, new JFrame, and that's a new window. And they close the program when the window is closed. They've got a button, new J button, and that's create a button with a new text with the text A. When they register the action listener to respond when the button is clicked, and they've got the frame.get content pane, and they've got the button to the button south of the frame, and they've got the size of the window, which is 200 by 100, and they make the window visible. And they have the inner class that handles button clicks. They've got the public void action performed. This method is automatically called when the button is clicked. They've got the if button, and that's check if the button is currently displaying an A, and then they have the change button to B, uh, and then they've got otherwise change the button text back to A. So if we run it, you'll see that it shows the letter A, and if you click on the button, it will go back to B. If you click on it again, it will go back to A. So yeah, handing it over to Competitor to do Mini Music Player 3.
Yeah, so let me just run this thing in a button. And then yeah, music player 3. So what you have here, here is you import pretty much all your applications for Java to run this thing. So as you can see, so those in the buttons. So you import MIDI swing random and then short message. Then so my draw panel. So those are private. So that means only this app or this file can access it. Then you got public void except for setting up everything. Then public void go. So it says with the sequence self nodes control change nodes off, so on and so forth. And then the public mid events make events, so it makes the events and then it also checks if there's any errors for that event. So let's run this thing, man. Same way that we need to run this town. Let's run this thing. Let's run this town. So yeah, as you can see, those are animations that were shown there and the music that was played as well. So yeah, well, that's pretty much what we're dealing with here. That's pretty much what we're dealing with. Yeah. So until next time, take care. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no bless. Thanks.